rebounder. He's also a passer. He's the guy that makes everything flow for that team. A guy like Aaron Gordon, just a couple years ago in the playoffs, lost to the Golden State Warriors because they said, we'll let him shoot. Well, they've found a way to complement, both of them are complementing each other's skills because now he's cutting to the rim for lobs. He's cutting for layups. And Nikola Jokic is finding him every time. One time he threaded the needle so tight in between the guards. That is the skill of Nikola. He makes not only himself unguardable, but also his team as well.
So what does this mean for the Warriors, Monty? You lose this game. They blow another double-digit lead. We'll tally up the numbers in a second here on how many double-digit leads they've blown. They're up 123 to 105 with 6:51 left, and they scored 4 points over the last 6:51. What is that locker room like right now?
You seem worked up, man.
I just can't believe it, Monty. I can't believe it. We're playing in post-game interviews.
Monty, why are you so chill? What's going on?
Look, here's the thing, man. Haven't you been watching this team all season?
Maybe that's the way the year's going to play out, right?
If you watch this team all season, you're surprised by nothing. Okay? They own the Boston Celtics on this court. And then the Miami Heat comes in without 4 rotation players, and they can't win. So every game is an adventure for this team right now. And this is a game that you thought might get them somewhere because that third quarter was almost magical. That was like Warriors vintage stuff right there. But here comes the fourth quarter. Oh. And the Warriors did not play well in the fourth. And you saw it at either end. So, you know, Peyton Watson had 19 points.
Off the bench.
Yeah. And so we talked before the game about the benches. Peyton Watson, Christian Braun didn't do a whole lot, but Peyton Watson did.
He's a good player.
And Aaron Gordon, if Aaron Gordon's going to score 30, which is about twice his average almost, so that's going to hurt you every single time. So this is a game where the Warriors' lack of size up front, it hurt them because they couldn't do anything with Joker, which you know. And then Aaron Gordon is all over the place and making threes and also getting lobs.
What happened to the offense, though? Because they scored 4 points. They were humming. You bring up the third quarter.
But in that third quarter, they were defending, though.
Right.
The defense was giving them some offense.
So fouling in that fourth quarter, setting the defense for the Denver Nuggets.
If you foul and stop the offense, you have to play against a set defense on the other end, which the Golden State Warriors in transition are incredible.
Right.
They're able to have guys like Jonathan Kuminga, who is an athlete, who will penetrate the defense and then kick out to shooters on the other end.
They should know how to win, but they're losing games that require that, and they're not able to finish enough of those games. And so, I mean, again, we're looking at the Warriors and saying, night after night, you don't know what you're going to get. You just don't know what you're going to get.
And the turnover by Curry there at the end, what was he looking at? I'd rather him have the ball in his hand. He makes another cross-court pass, and turnovers in the final moments, whether it's Steph, Clay, CP3, Draymond, you name it, Pods, Kuminga, it seems like those turnovers rear their ugly heads at the wrong time for the Warriors this season.
This is a testament to the Denver Nuggets defense. You got to give them credit because you had KCP, you had guys like Aaron Gordon, all these guys were guarding Steph towards the end of the game, and really that versatility to be able to switch and have these big guys on them. This is that size that we keep talking about. That size difference they're so big positionally in they're so big at every position for the Denver Nuggets, and it's really tough for the Golden State Warriors to play against the set defense. Honestly,
let's
not lost some Warriors right now.
Let's face it, though. I mean, you know, we know how great Steph is and what he's done, but that pass is just a pass that he knows he can't make. You can't throw a cross-court pass against the Denver Nuggets in the last seconds of a game. You can't do it. I know Andrew Wiggins was open in the corner, but he was 50 feet away. You know, there's a lot of bodies between Steph and Andrew Wiggins, and most of those bodies are going to be active because everyone's on alert. It's the final minute of the game. Everybody's watching the ball. And so when the ball goes somewhere and you got to go, it's not going to go 70 feet without somebody getting in the way. And that's what you saw. So
Monty,
I think Steph
6 minutes left in the game. We looked up. Monty and I, we said we only have the Golden State Warriors only have 6 turnovers.
I understand.
I know.
I understand.
And if they play like that, then you can win any game. But
He's
the
so
next
cool to
6 minutes,
but
he's right. Money, you're spot on.
You're looking at the turnovers, and obviously turnovers were killer. But to me, it still goes back to defense. Their defense couldn't hold up in the fourth quarter.
They started fouling.
Yes.
Loose ball fouls.
The defense couldn't hold up. And if your defense can't hold up, your offense, their offense at least, can't get where it wants to go when it needs to get there. And so if you're a coaching staff, when you show the video of this game tomorrow, you're going to find so many areas where there were in the fourth quarter where there was missed defensive assignments, late rotations, and all this stuff. And, of course, the desperation foul. You know, you can't guard somebody and they get past you and you reach and you foul them. So in some cases, there ain't a whole lot you can do because when you're a smaller team and the other team is bigger than you and able to get around you, how are you going to defend that? And in the third quarter, they did it because they were scrappy as heck. I mean, they were gritty. The word Steve Kerr keeps bringing up. They were gritty in the third quarter. They weren't so gritty in the fourth.